How we doing, guys? Welcome to the preview and the predicted lineup. Arsenal against Monaco, Champions League. Now, first things first, you'll have to excuse me if I sound a little bit unwell. Listen, if there's one downside to having kids, it's the fact that they end up going to school, catching all the sickness bugs, and then bringing it home. I love my kids so much, but I'll tell you something. They've given me this sickness bug, the sore throat, absolutely everything. I feel terrible. But as they say, the show must go on. And I'm going to quickly get through this preview for the game against Monaco. Champions League, like I said, it's match week 6. This new format and everything. And we're currently sitting 10th. I believe it's the top 8 that automatically go through, where they don't have to play a qualifying round in the next stages, which we definitely don't want. Monaco are just below us. Again, it's another tough game in the Champions League. We've had some really, really tough games. When you're looking at Monaco's fixtures, in comparison, I know that they've played Barcelona and they won that game, and then they lost last time out against Benfica, but at the same time, they were down to 10 men with about 30 minutes to go, and Benfica scored 2 late goals. But yeah, we've had a really tough run of it. And obviously, there's a load of doom and gloom at the moment around the club because we drew a game at the weekend. I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with, Martinelli and being offside, and we've gone through it. But we move on. Things are not as bad as you think. And at the end of the day, a win for us would take us. Where would that actually take us? Do you know what? I actually think a win, any kind of a win, obviously dependent on Barcelona, Dortmund, who are the only 2 sides above us to have not already played, in the Tuesday night games and everything else. So if Barcelona and Dortmund don't win, then, we can win and we can go up to 3rd. And we'd actually be, I'll say that. If we win by 2 goals, we go into 2nd. But obviously dependent, like I was saying, Barcelona, Dortmund. But let's concentrate on ourselves. We'll be right in the mix, pull it that way. We'll be right in the mix. And it's exactly where we want to be at this point. But like I said, Monaco, listen, it ain't going to be easy. I remember last time we played Monaco at the Emirates, it was the night that Olivier Giroud just missed absolutely everything that was put on a plate to him. And the one thing I remember about, the return leg at Monaco was obviously being in Monaco, going to the casinos where they filmed James Bond and driving a car around what is the F1 track and everything else. And through that tunnel that they have in Monaco, just a crazy experience going there. But of course, we don't get the luxury of that this year. No return legs or anything like that. It's just, the one-off ties in this new format that they're doing. But listen, team selection's going to be interesting. We've clearly got some injuries. Open training session. No Timber, Partey, Calafiori, Gabriel. Obviously no Ben White, Tomiyasu already, no Zinchenko. It's literally all our defenders just getting injured. And I'm like, wow. I do think Jurriën Timber would be fine. But the rest of them, I'm not too sure. So the lineup's going to be interesting. And with that said, this is what I'm going to go with. Starting off in goal, David Raya. Very straightforward decision, and one that we're not really debating or having a worry about. Right back, I do believe it will be Jurriën Timber. I think he will be fit. If he's not, then my word, I don't know what we're going to do, especially if Thomas Partey was not fit and then we can't put a makeshift player. What the hell do you do? But I think Jurriën Timber will be fine. Right centre-back, William Saliba. Again, straightforward, simple, and no issues. Left centre-back, Kiwior. Don't think that, Gabriel's going to be fit for this game. Probably for the Everton game at the weekend. But listen, at the end of the day, we don't have many other options. And Kiwior will have to go there. Left back, this is going to be very, very interesting. No Zinchenko, no Calafiori, it looks like. If Timber's going to have to play on the right, he can't cover the left. So it kind of gives two options. Miles Lewis-Skelly, Kieran Tierney. Now, I know Mikel Arteta has been saying that Tierney's, ready to be in contention. But would he start a Champions League game, his first game back after an injury, 5 months or so ago? I think it was, or something. I can't remember exactly when it was. Someone tell me in the comment section. And the first start back would be Champions League. I can't see it. I genuinely can't see it. I was sitting there thinking about this in the Fulham game and who could we bring on? Because I wasn't happy with the way it was. And I was thinking Tierney. Then I was like, no, actually, he's just come back from a serious injury. A player that's renowned and notoriously injured. You want to throw him into that kind of game? Like, I get that he's ready to be involved and get minutes, but start. I don't think so. So I feel that maybe Miles Lewis-Skelly will start the game. As simple as that. Moving into the midfield, sitting in front, Declan Rice. Very simple. Play him in his natural position. I ain't going to say no more than that. On the right-hand side, Bukayo Saka. Again, straightforward. Hopefully, because it's the Champions League, we'll come up against a side that ain't playing a stinking low block. And they don't try and double and treble up on Saka. But we'll wait and see. Next to him, Martin Odegaard. Again, straightforward. And yeah, there should be a lot more room to operate, shall we say. Alongside him, Mikel Moreno. And I feel this might be the opportunity that we get to see Rice, Moreno, Odegaard. It's as simple as that. On the left-hand side, there'll be some debate over this. I'd start Martinelli. Clearly, Jesus is not in Arteta's favour because I don't know. I'm not seeing enough from Martinelli or Trossard, but yet Sterling still ain't getting a game. So something has to be an issue. Martinelli, I would just have him because of his pace, and I feel that it won't be against a side that's sitting with such a deep low block, but we'll wait and see. And then up front as the main striker, Kai Havertz. Gabriel Jesus is very low in confidence. Clearly struggling right now, and he doesn't get anywhere near the team. And Kai Havertz starts as the main striker. So there we go. That is it. That is the preview and the predicted lineup. Short and sweet tonight. As you can tell, I'm not well. So it's troubling. Trying to get through this and not cough or anything else. I'll tell you something. But lemps it for me, and then it's good night. But yeah, listen, let's go get the 3 points. Let's see where we sit. Like I said, dependent on a couple of other results, we could be sitting second in the group. It's absolutely good, isn't it? That we're in this position. So it's not all doom and gloom, but let's go and get the win, especially because we've got home advantage, and we'll see what happens. So, yeah, there we go. That is it. Let me know in the comment section whether you agree or disagree with the lineup, etc., etc. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video, and I will see you lot very soon. I'm out of here.